Hello, my lovely Cancerians, and welcome to your weekly oracle message. This will be for October 7th through the 13th. Though you guys know everything is timeless, so whenever you come across this video is the time for you to receive the message that lies within. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box down below, including how to book your own personal reading with me. So without further ado, guys, in case someone's come across this video who has not noticed the bonus readings, congratulations to you Cancerians. You were one of the top 4 videos that got the most views on my channel. So you got the bonus readings this month. I may do them twice a month. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely doing them once a month. So please keep up the likes, leave me a comment, subscribe, click on the bell, share my videos on your social media. If you have social media platforms, I would greatly appreciate it. So for my lovely Cancerians, I am using the Healing Waters Oracle deck because we did have a Libra new moon eclipse, and it is going to be about some things maybe coming back up that need to be relooked at. Okay, maybe you're holding yourself back from something, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see what the cards want to tell you this week. Alrighty, for my lovely collective Cancerian spirit, what do they need to know about October 7 to the 13th energy? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay, so right off the bat, for those of you who are new to my channel, I always ask for 3 cards. And so far, okay, you're the second sign that I've done that's gotten 4 cards. So no matter what you're going through right now, okay, know that it's learning curves and it's taking you to a place of more stability. And that's a good thing to know, especially when you're going through difficult times in your life. Maybe you're dealing with a situation that you're no longer happy in, maybe a job, right? Maybe a relationship, a marriage, maybe just where you are in your life. You know, I remember when I was, I want to say, I think around 30, um, because I was 24 when I started having my kids. So I want to say, yeah, I was like 30, between 30 and 32 years of age. I remember thinking to myself and actually saying out loud, there's more to my life than just being a mom. I loved being a mother. Don't get me wrong. I cherish my children. I adore my children. They're my heart, they're my soul. But I just felt like there was a bigger purpose for me. I didn't know what that purpose was. I had no idea what that may be at the time. And this may be something you're feeling right now. Okay. So there's a reason why Spirit had me share that with you. So, my lovely Cancerians, first card out, Cosmic Ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginning. See, you're heading towards a new place. You're heading, you may be moving, all right? And there may be some nervousness around that. You may be ending a situation, a job, a marriage, a relationship, right? Some of you who are single, you have something new on the horizon that is coming in. And that is what the new moons are all about. And looking forward to the future. Now, it doesn't mean that there aren't some things you may have to leave behind that may be a little painful, right? Or just emotional, right? Some people aren't good with goodbyes and they're very emotional for them. So, um, there could be something around that as well. Okay. If you are a very emotional person with goodbyes, I know I am. There maybe, you know, your heart is open. So don't be apologetic because you may be very emotional during this goodbye, even if it's leaving your past behind, right? Maybe you have to leave some people behind. Maybe you're moving to another state. Maybe you're moving to another country. You're relocating where you're going to be miles away from your family. And or your family is moving away from you if you have children. And that could be emotional. But look at it. I always try to find a silver lining behind everything. Look at it as you're free in the sense that now you don't have those obligations, okay? Because, or responsibilities. I don't like to use obligation because it's a responsibility. When you choose to have children, you're taking on a responsibility. And with that responsibility is to be, a significant part of their life for the first 20, 22 years of their life till they move out of the nest, right? Till they start to build a life of their own. So some of you could be empty nesters now, and you don't know what you're going to do with your time. Spirit saying, embrace the new beginning that's on the horizon for you, no matter what that new beginning is for you. So the second card out, oh, I like this. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motive, breaking free. So some of you, okay, you're in your emotions, maybe because you're fearful of taking the next step. Maybe you're just really trying to get in tune with your higher self to figure out what is your purpose. What direction do you want to go in your life? And that's okay too. Someone out there needs to know that it's okay to feel these feelings, and you're exploring why you're feeling this way, right? That's going deep in your emotions, in your heart center, and asking for the things that are unseen to you to be revealed to you so that you can work through these fears, you can work through these emotions, get to the bottom of what's going on for you. Where is your road going? What is your purpose? What's your soul's mission? What's your soul's contract? Whatever spin you want to put on it, right? And it will be revealed to you. Okay, you will understand why all this is happening soon. Okay, I can't wait to get into your mid-month readings, my Cancerians. Healer, seer, priest, priestess, soul's purpose. I literally just said that, right? When I put down that other card, that's what I literally said. You will figure it out. Okay, you will. So know everything that you're going through right now is taking you to the end goal of what your question is. Okay, and there is a silver lining. Always look for the positive in every negative situation. I do it all the time. A perfect example is I just went to North Carolina, my mother's 90th birthday. God bless her. I hope I look like that at 90. She's still very feisty, very stubborn, but she is my mom. And the day, literally, the day I was leaving, and for those of you who've been a part of my channel from the very beginning, you may notice, you may remember I used to mention my cat Big all the time. They were brother and sisters. I didn't have the heart to separate them when I went to go pick them out, so I took both of them. They were the last two kittens, and they've been a big part of my life for 15 years. And literally the day I was leaving to go to North Carolina, I was waiting for my son to arrive. We were going to my brother's and then flying out the next day. Anyway, the moral of the story. I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and he had not been acting himself. And I said to my friend, please make sure you check on him because he hasn't been acting right lately, and I'm not really sure what's going on with him. And I had woken up that morning, and he was on the floor at the foot of my bed instead of being in bed with me. And I got down on the floor, I gave him some Reiki, I pet him, he lifted his head up, and I just let him be. And when I was on the phone with my friend, I said, matter of fact, let me go check on him now while I'm on the phone with you. And in the time that I had ran my errands that morning, he had passed. So when I found him, he was dead. And I was devastated. I was like, oh my God, I'm leaving in 2 hours. It's raining. I don't, I want to bury him before I leave, but it's really raining out. And how am I going to bury him? And I said a prayer to God. And I said, God, please let it stop raining long enough so I can bury him. I don't want to leave him in my shed for 4 days. You know, I want to be able to bury him before I leave. And I did. God let it stop raining for like a half hour. I ran out. I buried him and I allowed myself to mourn. I comforted his sister Tallulah, who's still with me. But the silver lining to all that, the positive in all that, is I found him before I left. I didn't get a text message or a phone call from my friend. Well, she wouldn't have texted me, she would have called me. From my friend to let me know he had passed. And worst off, she came, tried to find him, couldn't find him, and I find him where I left him that morning 4 days later. It would have been horrendous, right? So that's the positive. And that's what Spirit's asking for you. Anything that you're going through emotionally right now, you're going to be able to find the silver lining to it all. So that's important for you to know. So allow your emotions to flow because it's a healing that's taking place for you. Okay. And then your last card is thank you. See, you're going to get to a place where you're going to be grateful that you've experienced this healing. Like I said to you in the beginning, I was passionate about how I had had this big epiphany and I healed a big wound within me that I didn't even know had such a significant impact on my life, right? That's what this is about. Being in a place of, oh my gosh, thank you for giving me that aha moment. Thank you for giving me this beautiful new beginning. Thank you for coming and supporting me. You're going to get there. Trust me. Everything you're going through right now is getting you towards embracing this new beginning that's coming into your life, no matter what it is. Okay. So, as always, my Cancerians, I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe, click on the bell. And until your next reading, guys, from my heart to yours, love, light, and blessings.